Hello, hello. Good evening, or good night, as of what I'm recording right now. Or good morning, if you're watching this whenever as well. It is time for us to hop right back into chapter 9. We're currently on our way to meet the mysterious man that survived after you know what happened if you were here last time. Anyways, let's continue. We're just waiting for it to load in. Alrighty, right where we left off. Upper crane game. Alrighty. Let us continue onward. Grab this. Scorpion. Okay. us to... Right over here. Shut up, let's fight these guys. Huh? Hey, bro. There we go. Alrighty. Nope. Okay. Here's survive. Looks like I found survive. Let's head inside.
Yagami-san, glad you could make it.
You're the owner of Siren?
Yeah, let's take this to the bar. Follow me.
Hot sauce. Martini. Margarita. Daiquiri. Cold noodles. Chilled noodles the owner made for himself. After customer witnessed him eating it, it was added to the menu. Martini margarita.
Now we're talking. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Okay. Now I'm drunk AF.
So I hear you're a Kamurocho detective.
Yeah, and you're a distant relative of Kawana's. Can I ask your name?
No need. This'll be the only time we meet. But to Kawana-kun, I guess you'd call me his uncle-in-law. Everyone's got a dumbass uncle in the family. And that's me. After all, I'm ex-Yakuza.
Based in Yokohama?
Yeah, the
Seiryu clan.
After I got out, I looked after the shop for 20 years. Till today.
You mean Siren, right? What'll happen to him once you skip town?
None of your concern.
Fair enough.
Guess you detective types can't help but ask questions.
So you two are related. I noticed you didn't mention Koana being an alias.
Huh. Done your homework, I see.
Now that the Koana secret's out in the open, where should I lead the conversation next? Ah, his name's Kitakata. What was he when he was young? Well, my name's fake too. Both pretty shady people. I mean, might as well tell his real name, right? Yeah.
His real name's Kitakata. At least that's what the Kamurocho thugs call him.
You're trying to see if I'll give up his name. That's not why I'm here.
Okay. Why did you call me exactly?
Well, you see, Koana-kun wanted me to stop by his office and grab something for him.
The flash drive?
Yes.
A pack of cigarettes with a lighter inside.
Yep.
Thing is, it was gone by the time I got there.
Don't you mean a USB stick made to look like a lighter? Let's not beat around the bush here.
See, I figured you'd grabbed it.
So of all things, Koana wanted you to pick this up?
Yes. And he prefers to keep that content private. So, if you could just hand that over.
Now I'm curious. Care to tell me what's on here?
Would you hand it over if I did?
No. I'd still need to confirm you told the truth.
Can't you tell Koana-kun's backed into a corner here? Asking an old man to help was his only choice. Let's be honest. I couldn't take that thing from you if I wanted to. All I can do is appeal to your sense of decency.
Well, gotta say, that's more persuasive than threats ever would be. But if you really want me to give this up, at least let me see Koana.
I'd consider that, but he's already long gone. He was ready to cut out at the drop of a hat.
So Koana's prepared to disappear at any time. In that case, I can definitely can't hand it over. It's data.
If that's the case, unfortunately, I'll need to hold on to this. A high school teacher was killed by the thugs that went after Koana. Her name was Yoko Sawa, a young woman dedicated to her career. I'd met her while investigating the murder of a student teacher. But while trying to get her side of the story, I ended up running into Koana outside her apartment. Do you know anything about this woman?
I don't.
You're really drawing a blank? You don't know anything about criminals coming all the way from Kamurocho just to get at Koana? Do you at least know how they're connected to Sawa-sensei?
Again, that's a negative.
This flash drive's my only concrete lead. If it's so important to Koana, he should have come himself, rather than send a middleman.
Don't be so hard on him. I'm the one who taught him all his tricks.
Oh.
Are you saying Koana's ex-Yakuza too?
Nah, he was just your average civvy before all this. But circumstances as they were, he had no choice but to go underground. That's when it came to a Jin show, and I took him under my wing. I'm the one who suggested the handyman thing. But he took to the underground with real gusto.
What do you mean, gusto?
I'm not just talking him up. He had good reasons for diving headlong into the shadows.
Good reasons. Care to give me one or two?
You'll understand once you see what's on the lighter. Both Koana-kun's past and his purpose. That takes care of everything I have to say.
Not sure it's such a good idea for me to just let you leave.
Thinking about stopping me wouldn't be wise. This joint doesn't take kindly to that behavior.
That's why this is the safest place in the Jincho, huh?
Yep. And I'm glad your face is the last one I'll see in this city.
I can learn some. I can learn more about Kawana with the flash drive. Tsukumo should be able to check it for encryption. Alrighty. I'm drunk as shit. Watch me try to ride a skateboard. Got a freaking beehive. Dang, bro, I'm so drunk I can't even walk straight. This is me literally trying to walk straight, dude. Or just go straight. I'm weaving all over the place. Sacred tree. Knee slide. Alrighty. Still drunk. Nope. Alrighty.
Yagami.
No.
Oh, great. It's cool.
Hey.
You were with the Yuma, right?
They say you brought your little posse from Tokyo. You wouldn't trust an outsider.
Posse? Wait, don't tell me you think I'm RK. They're not even close to me.
No, great.
Hey, Tesso, you got this all wrong.
Tesso. Ow. Nope. Let me use that. Ow. Whoa. What the heck? Nope. QTE. Oh, god damn it, bro. Really? I didn't know that you were gonna do a freaking analog stick QTE, man. Nice. Ooh, close. There we go. Great.
Here we go.
What the heck, man? Whoa, bro. Like, what is that? Alrighty. Let's have immunity. There you go. There goes Tesso. Yikes action. Boop. Alrighty. There you go.
Who paid you to jump me this time?
These Kamurocho douchebags show up, strutting around like they own our city. Then I hear some teacher chick gets killed after a break-in. Fuckers. Someone let him into Ijincho, right? Right?
Look, I can see why you're pissed. You figured coming after me was the answer?
Figured I could at least try beating a few out of you. Opposite isn't my style.
You gotta appreciate that not everyone plays by gang rules, man.
What I don't appreciate is Kamurocho trash. Now why are they here, Yaku?
I'd like to find that out myself. But I'll tell you this much, I'm not your enemy. I was first on the scene of that murder. I knew the woman personally. The culprit is Arcade's leader, a guy named Soma.
Shit. Serious? And why's the rest of his crew here with him? A lot of muscle just to ice one lady.
They're after a local handyman, Kawana. Known?
Yeah, matter of fact, I do.
you get in our way, the slower this'll go.
Gotcha.
You understand that?
How's about I make you the deal of a lifetime? So long as Arcade's messing around in my city. I don't mind calling you a brother.
Really? Just like that?
It'd be Aniki, of course.
You really think this is selling it?
What you're missing
Bruh.
is the Leomong never target a brother. So now, if anyone lays a finger on you, the Leomong's taking their head. Same rule for all the ladies here in Ijincho. Anyone gets fresh, become fresh meat. With me on that, brother?
Takes some getting used to.
Besides, making you a brother is the only way we save face for getting our asses handed to us, you know?
Now the truth comes out.
Anyway, let me know if you get any intel on Arcade. Especially where that chicken shit Soma might be. We'll shoot
Okay,
their
bro.
location and it's done. We'll give that teacher who it is. Torture you to death.
I guess got some pretty heavy hitters on my side now, huh? I mean, yeah, got Tesso. Let's fight these guys just before Sukimo. Alrighty. There you go. Abundant oil. Oh, and divine water. Alrighty, let's go meet Tsukumo. For real this time. Here, right? Yep. Almost missed it. Here we go. Tsukumo!
I was just thinking of calling you, Yagamishi.
How's your pinky, bro?
I heard Kaito-san got stabbed at Siren.
Is that true, Yagami-san? What the hell happened?
Look, I promise I'll fill you in, but right now I really need Tsukumo's help.
With what?
I found a USB drive at Kawana's hideout. It was disguised to look like a lighter. We have to know what's on it.
So, Kaito-san was attacked by that Soma guy too?
Yeah, while we were chasing Kawana, Soma popped up and got him right in the gut. Almost got me too, to be honest.
You're saying one guy almost single-handedly took down the Yagami Detective Agency?
It's true. And right after, I got a call from Kawana's.
No, he wasn't playing fair.
Wanted me to hand over the flash drive.
That's for one thing.
Apparently, what's on it will tell us Kawana's true identity and goal.
When I open it, all I see is one data file.
What?
It's a video. I'll hit play once you guys are all ready. You good?
Damn, what's on there? Can't take the suspense.
Kawana went to great lengths to keep this video secret. What are we about to see?
Let's make it full screen.
Oh, damn. Poor guy.
These little shits are the worst.
One of them said something about Mitsuru Kusumoto stripping?
Yeah, he was Sawa-sensei's classmate. 13 years ago, he jumped off the roof of Kurokawa Academy.
Oh.
He's Reiko Kusumoto's son, right? Vice Minister of the Health Ministry? 30 years old and
Still in a coma.
It seems we've stumbled on private video footage of Mitsuru Kusumoto being bullied.
And it was on Kawana-san's secret flash drive? Why would he have this?
I don't know. But his uncle said it's our lead to Kawana's real identity and motivation.
Huh. Just a moment. This frame gives us a good look at the key players' faces. Why don't we try gleaning what we can from it?
Sounds good. Let's dig in.
Alrighty. Restoration time. Hopefully we can find what we need in this video. Seems likely considering it was hidden and saw after.
Hey.
Despite jumping off his school's roof 13 years ago, Mitsuru Kusumoto is still clinging to life.
I feel bad for Mitsuru-kun. No one helped him, even with everything he was going through.
13 years ago, his mother was still just some nobody working at the Ministry of Health. She seems to have split with her husband and looks after her son on her own now. I don't know all the details, though.
Hey, crazy theory, but what if this husband she left was actually Kawana-san? And maybe he recorded this to secretly check on his son?
No, Kawana doesn't look like he could have a 30-year-old kid. Let's look for other possibilities. What the? What the? This guy's face is familiar somehow.
Oh. I don't think I've seen him.
I don't know him either. Who is he?
I think I remember him.
Is that Soma? Oh wait, no, it's that guy.
Crime scene where Mikoshiba's body was. He was with more Kurokawa brats. He showed his ID to the Kanagawa detective. I think his name was
Kaike.
That gives us an interesting perspective, doesn't it? All the people in this bullying video seem to keep popping up around our case.
Yeah. The real question is, why was Kawana the one with the video? Hey, this girl recording the bullying on her cell phone.
Someone said her name in the video. Suzuki.
There's another familiar face. So it all comes circling back to her, huh?
Right. This Suzuki girl has a different name now.
Yui. Oh, Suzuki's her maiden name. 13 years later, her name changed to Yui Mamiya.
Yui Mamiya, the victim in the Ahara harassment case. Suzuki was her last name before getting married. Sawa-sensei also told me that Mitsuru Kusumoto and Mamiya were classmates 13 years ago.
Yep,
So we're
that's
looking
true.
at Yui Mamiya in high school.
Mamiya-san, huh? What's she like underneath it all?
Originally, word got around that Shinya Kawai was the one bullying Mitsuru Kusumoto. After watching this, though, the truth of the matter doesn't quite line up. There were really about 10 bullies involved at the time, and Yui Mamiya was one
Was
of them.
also a participant.
If this video got leaked, Mamiya and the other students in it would be in deep shit. They're living out their lives like nothing happened, despite being the ones who drove a kid into a coma. If word got out, they'd be crucified by the public. Their jobs, their families, their lives would all change for the worse. Suspicious.
And this guy. This bigger guy's acting like the main bully. I've seen his face before.
If I'm not mistaken, Shinya Kawai was the
Shinya
bully whose
Kawai.
name got out to the public.
Yeah. RK was hunting for him in Kamurocho pretty recently, too. Guy in the picture
yeah.
they showed me is the same guy in this video. Once
Kawhi.
Arthur came to the conclusion Kawhi had been murdered, they came here to Ijincho, hunting down Kawana for whatever reason.
Did Sawa Sensei get mixed up in all this because of Kawhi's case? Because of Kawhi's case? No. No, I can't see a connection there yet. If we learn more about Kawana and his past, I'm sure I could make some sense out of this.
Hey,
The date.
suspicious.
2008, 19... Geez, not 19, what the hell? 2008. It's September 7th. Must be the date. In school year terms, they probably just finished summer break.
17, 13 years ago. It's past 4 p.m., so this would be after school.
Oh, wait, this is...
Got something?
I just cross-referenced the date Mitsuru Kusumoto jumped. September 17th.
It's the same day.
That can only mean this video was recorded very shortly before his suicide attempt.
Oh. So this video captures the critical instance of bullying the drove Mitsuru Kusumoto to attempt suicide. Okay.
The video may have provided some interesting connections, but we still don't have that crucial link. The link being the reason Kawana-san came to possess this, of course.
Right. Kawana's either the one who recorded it himself, or is at least a recipient of the video from the original witness.
Kawana-san and Sawa-sensei knew each other somehow, right? Well, then, maybe Sawa-sensei recorded it 13 years ago, and then had Kawana-san look into it, as one of his handyman requests.
It's possible, but it just feels off.
Why's that?
Because of what Siren's owner said to me.
Okay.
You'll understand once you see what's on the lighter. Both Kawana-kun's past and his purpose.
He said we'll know Kawana's true identity once we watch the video. That hasn't been the case so far.
Yeah. What identity could we draw from a secret recording of some bullies?
Assuming Kawana's in his early 40s, he would have been about 13 years ago. What if he was a school teacher of the students in the video?
Oh.
In that case, we should consult the yearbook Segura she brought back.
Right.
The one that was in Sawa-sensei's room? You still have yet to look through it.
That's right.
Yeah, we have
Let me look at-
that.
The way you're talking, I assume you've already taken a peek?
We have, but unfortunately we didn't find Kawana-san's face among the teachers.
This is the page from Mitsuru Kusumoto's class. Both Sawa-sensei and Mamiya are there too.
Classmates E.
So the homeroom teacher was this guy.
Apparently he
Oh.
witnessed bullies harassing Mitsuru multiple times, yet he would overlook it. All he did was smile and tell them not to overdo it.
It's not Kawana. This is someone
It's
else.
the old guy.
We checked the rest of the teachers too, but never spotted Kawana-san.
Mitsuru Kusumoto. This picture doesn't look like it was shot for a yearbook.
Correct. He was most likely already in a coma when photo time rolled around.
Mitsuru Kusumoto attempted suicide in September. So the other photos in here must be a miss. Jeez. So the other photos in here must have been taken after that. Actually, with that in mind, I can tell just how forced their smiles are in these pictures.
Sawa-sensei isn't smiling at all in this.
Huh. She did mention she blew off her class reunion. In fact, she hadn't kept in touch with her classmates
Classmates at all.
No surprise there. Mitsuru
Everybody's an a-hole, dude.
This is Yui Suzuki. She's definitely one of the girls in the video.
Oh yeah, no,
And
that's
another classmate involved in Mitsuru Kusumoto.
definitely her.
Seems like a bunch of the students on this page were in the video, huh?
Yeah, but I can't find Shinya Kawai in here.
Yeah, you're right. He's not in there.
If I'm not mistaken, Kawai left the school once he started catching flack for being Mitsuru-kun's bully. At least, that's what I read online. No real evidence yet, but it definitely sounds like how it would have played out.
But the truth is, there were more bullies who should have seen consequences besides Kawai.
Let's look at this yearbook a bit more. Does anything stick out as strange?
Hey, suspicious.
The homeroom teacher at the time just looked the other way, telling them not to overdo it. I know that thanks to Sawa-sensei.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. And afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job.
Hold on. If he was dismissed,
You figure something out?
the homeroom teacher at the time of the incident did take some flack. He got forced out of teaching.
Yeah? What of it?
If that's the case, couldn't this teacher in the yearbook just be filling in for the other one?
I see.
Oh.
Definitely sounds likely. Let me search for the original teacher's name. There's a chance he won't be the same guy in the yearbook. Just give me a sec.
What the? Hey. Suspicious.
Mitsuru Kutsumoto's photo was taken prior to his suicide attempt. He's been in a coma ever since then. Shinya Kawai's photo isn't here since he left school so soon after the incident.
Hey.
Akaike. I met this guy in Jincho. He said he was just scoping out Omikashiba's murder scene. Maybe it was actually there to help Ihara, just like Mamiya was. He could have been keeping tabs on me for sniffing around this case, or am I just being paranoid? Nobody else suspicious?
Hey.
Sawa. That's Sawa-sensei, yeah? She mentioned being distraught over the Mitsuru Kusumoto situation.
Hey.
Yui Suzuki, now Mamiya, having married, as far as the video makes seem, she's one of the aggressors. It's the rest of the class. Alrighty.
Yagamishi, I found it. The name of Mitsuru Kusumoto's former homeroom teacher. You were right. It wasn't the same teacher in the yearbook. This one's name is Yu Kitakata.
Kitakata?
Oh.
Don't tell me that's...
His real name's Kitakata. Ring any bells?
That's Kawana's real name.
That's Kawana's real name.
Someone said it to me once.
So, Kuwana-san was the original homeroom teacher?
That would
I
make
just found a
sense.
picture. This is Kitakata Sensei from
13 years ago.
It's Kawana.
That's Kawana.
That's him, all right.
Yeah. Not only that, Sawa-sensei was part of this class, which makes Kawana her homeroom teacher too. This is what we've been looking for.
There we go.
Everything is clicked into place. Kawana-san was the linchpin of this case.
So, 13 years ago, Yu Kitakata left teaching behind after Mitsuru-kun's incident and became Kawana the handyman. That's what made him turn to his uncle and Siren for help. He told me Kawana tried really hard to make it in the underground. Had some good reason for it.
For living a life in the shadows? What could that have been?
This. Yeah, Kawana stopped teaching because of his attempted suicide. What was he after when he went underground? And to be the world's greatest handyman, to become an underground big shot, to get revenge on the bullies. Probably this.
To get revenge on the bullies. Maybe Kawana blames the fact that he had to quit teaching on the bullies who caused it to happen. Then, maybe all his hatred got aimed at Shinya Kawai.
Possible. He was abducted 5 years ago by individuals thought to be his acquaintances.
You think one of them was Kawana-san?
I wouldn't rule it out. RK might have learned of Kawana's involvement while searching for Kawai. Maybe they came to a Gene show so they could get details on the incident from him?
Yes, that would explain RK's arrival in town as well.
Hold up. Individuals who were his acquaintances? Meaning more people besides Kawana-san, right? Could that mean?
You got it.
If they knew Kawhi somehow, the evidence we gathered so far should give us a clue. The evidence we gathered so far should give us a clue on who knew Kawhi. This, right?
We already know this.
Oh. The students in the video?
Individuals acquainted with Kawhi.
Certainly fit the bill. Yeah.
Why would they wind up abducting?
Huh. Maybe Kawana asked for their help? No. He forced them to.
What makes you say that?
Well, Kawana had this on a secret flash drive, right? But to anyone in this video, it would be their worst nightmare for it to show up now. If it did, it'd be busted as bullies who drove a high school kid to suicide.
Yeah, it'd be a real disaster for them if that got out. They'd probably be done for in the public eye.
Which means this video is Kawana's leverage. It's how he got them to go after Kawhi.
You think this is enough leverage to drive people to murder, though? Kawhi was killed, right?
RK is the only one saying Kawhi was murdered.
It's murder. Yeah, nobody's been recovered yet.
Okay, hang on. I'm barely keeping up with this.
Yeah, it's a bunch of what-ifs stacked on top of each other. But there is somebody who could potentially confirm this.
Who'd that be?
Someone in the video. Mamiya, for example. I've met with her at the home. If she was involved in Kawhi's abduction, she could probably tell us what we want to know.
I agree. Yagamishi's provided a working theory that ties together the Kamurocho and Ijincho incidents. So if we can get Yui Mamiya to corroborate this, we should be able to extract even more information from her. Perhaps even including Kawana-san's whereabouts.
Yeah. Looks like he hasn't given us the slip just yet.
What the hell is that guy's deal?
Mikoshiba is Sawa-sensei's murders, Ihara's alibi, Kawai's disappearance. Kawana's most likely tied to everything. We'll get all the answers we need if we can find it.
I guess this is bringing us that much closer?
Hopefully. I should go see Yui Mamiya tomorrow.
You should accompany him, Sugiurashi. Considering we seem to be kicking the investigation into high gear, with Kaito-san out of commission, I'm sure Yagamishi could use a helping hand. I'll be fine right here.
Your call, Tsukumo-kun. I'm cool with whatever.
Thanks for lending him out, Tsukumo. I'll make sure he comes back in one piece.
Hey, don't underestimate him as a party member. He can hold his own if you let him.
Alrighty. Well, dang, dude. That's a big drop. We just found out that this handyman is at the center of literally everything. Okay.
they say your life flashes before your eyes when you die.
Hey Kaito,
That shit's real time.
how you doing?
Not at all, huh?
Yeah. There I am, bleeding out. And suddenly I'm getting the 3rd degree from Matsugane-san. Back when I was still just a rookie. Captain Hamura stares me down like, time to lose that pinky. Then, Higashi starts crying for me. Oh, if I'm gonna go, I ought to get a better final scene than that shit, right? Right?
I'm sure it'll be rosier when the time comes for real. Glad you pulled through, man.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Next time he's fucked. We could have avenged Sawa-sensei if it weren't for that stupid ambush.
Well, you didn't tell the cops about him, did you?
Had to give the cops a statement, so I did. With a generous side of bullshit.
That'll get you busted, you know.
I'm joking. All I said was the truth. Then I got knifed by the same twisted fuck who got Sawa-sensei.
In that case, it's only a matter of time until Soma's arrested. So for now, we'll go after Kuwana, the piece that ties it all together. We just have to find him before Arcade does.
Kuwana, huh? He's on my shit list too, just so you know.
Huh?
Kuwana must have had some sort of agenda back when he first met us. In fact, it's probably because you were looking into Mikoshima. He palled around with me all because of that. I'm just a sucker of the agency, huh?
I wouldn't say that.
Still. The moment an ass for me to kick turns up, this is the shape I'm...
Just focus on getting back.
It is a bit unfortunate for you, Kaito.
What? Sugiura gonna give me the cold shoulder?
He and I are off to question Mommy. She said he'd drive us from the Jincho and everything.
Get well soon, bro. Freaking wave. Alrighty, let's go meet Sugiura. I should head back to Yokohama 99. I'm sure Sugiura has a car ready by now. Yes, he should. Oh, hey, I'm here. Let us stop by Poppo shop real quick. Where this works. There you go. Buy some fresh lettuce sandwiches. Toughness Z's, of course. 20 euro, 7x. Spring water. Okay. Oh. Let's go fight these guys. I'm dragging them over here. There we go.
Really, guys?
Clear resin. Okay.
Wish you hadn't.
Just punch you a little bit, and you're down. Alrighty. Some more goopers. You're in my way. Hey, y'all. Okay, man. The backhand him. Boom! Alrighty. Alrighty, let's meet up with Sugiura. Hey, doggo. Psych Sycamore real quick.
Oh, Yagamishi. I'm relieved Kaito-san made it through. But I can't help feeling responsible. If I hadn't asked you to come to a Jin show, this could have been entirely avoided.
No reason to beat yourself up. Soma's the one at fault here. Kaito-san sees it that way too.
Yagamishi.
Alrighty. Well, guess I'm ready, Sugiura.
So, we off to see Mamiya? I'm
Yep.
ready whenever you are.
No.
No, not yet.
Let's just also save real quick. Whoopsies. I do that every time. There we go.
So, we off to see Mamiya? I'm ready whenever you are.
Yep, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. If your theory is accurate, then Mamiya was involved in both Kawai and Mikoshiba's murders. And even if that's off, we can at least learn more about Kawana-san as a teacher.
East Ikeburo, Yui Mamiya's apartment.
Yes?
Hi, it's Yagami. I dropped by with Genda Law the other day.
Not again.
I have just a few more questions I'd like to ask you.
You told me the last visit would be your only one. Seriously, why do you keep showing up here uninvited? Please, just leave me alone.
I don't know, maybe because you're a
Suppose I should
culprit?
mention, I'm here today as a detective, not a lawyer.
So what?
And my partner here is Sugiura. He's with with an agency called Yokohama 99.
Never heard of him.
He's based in Ijincho. He's working a case. Maybe you saw it on the news? The murder of serial high teacher Yoko Sawa, killed in her own apartment. You and Sawa-san were classmates in high school, is that correct? After leaving Kurokawa 13 years ago, Sawa-san moved to Ijincho to teach. Are you still there?
What is it you want? I haven't seen Yoko-chan since graduation. Now go. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Maybe you'll remember Kitakata-sensei then. I ran into him at Sawa-sensei's home right before the murder. He was your homeroom teacher at Kurokawa, but resigned after the Mitsuru Kusamoto incident. Just like you, he appears to be connected to Sawa-san.
But why am I being singled out? Can't you just ask someone else?
Believe me, it's a long list. But right now, we're here to find out how Sawa-san got mixed up in all this. You two weren't necessarily on bad terms, were you?
If I had to say, we weren't on the best terms either.
How convenient. Because that's a perspective I'd like to hear more about as well.
My husband will be home soon. Can you keep it quick?
I'll give it my best shot.
Exactly. Thanks for hearing us out.
Hold on just a moment.
Wonder what's going on. You don't think she bolted, do you?
Wouldn't count on it.
Should we ring again?
She's taking her sweet time in there. Is she trying to figure out an escape plan or something?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I just wanted to clean up a little.
Is your son home today?
He's at English school right now. I have to pick him up soon.
Doesn't your husband help with any of that? You said he'd be home soon, right?
Excuse me, but you are in no place to make those kinds of comments.
Sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
Okay, bro.
Well, what is it you want to ask?
Where do I start? I have a ton of questions for her. But if I piss her off, we might get booted out of here with nothing to show for it. What should I ask? Might not be good to ask her anything that'll piss her off. Kitakata-sensei lately? Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto? The group was ostrated, right? Okay. You remember Mitsuru Kusamoto?
Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto?
Yes, we were classmates in high school.
He jumped off the school's roof after his classmate Shinya Kawai bullied him. I hear he's still in a coma, 13 years later.
Weren't you going to ask me about Yoko-chan?
I was. There seemed to be an awful lot of Kurokawa graduates surrounding this case. Strangely enough, they were all in your class. Kitakata-sensei being the prime example, as well as a guy named Akaike-san. Remember him?
Well, you're right. We were in the same class.
And would you say you're all familiar with Mitsuru Kusamoto's situation?
Yes, but that's not a warm memory for any of us.
I understand. I'm sure it's not.
Alright. We're off to a decent start. I should keep it rolling carefully, build up to our point. Have you seen Kitakata-sensei lately?
Have you been in contact with Kitakata-sensei lately?
I haven't. He's someone I'd rather not have in my life.
Are you surprised that he stayed in Ijincho after resigning from the school?
No, not really.
How about the fact that now he's using an alias?
I had no clue. But again, he has nothing to do with me.
None of this seems to faze her. Maybe I should take it a step further. The groping with Ostrated. Oh, is that? Jeez, bro. Rochester. I guess it is pronounced Ostrated, right?
The groping was orchestrated, right?
Orchestrated. There you go.
Excuse you?
When Akihiro Ihara grabbed you on the train, you were in on that, weren't you? The whole thing was a conspiracy, staged to play out as it did.
You need to leave. Right now.
Orchestrated.
No one would even think to
That makes sense.
his victim could be accomplices. It's unheard of. But if it was to establish a murder alibi, that's another story, considering how much lighter the sentence is. That way, Ihara got away with killing Miyoshiba, paying only a fraction of the price. But as luck would have it, proving it is going to require you to cooperate with us now.
If you don't get up this second, I am calling the police. I mean it.
It took me quite a long
Orchestrated.
time to figure out
Jeez.
how you and Ihara were connected.
I mean, dog, it is like
Once I learned
11
Kurosawa
at
took
midnight.
over college, it all started falling into place. She was in your homeroom class. She looked after Toshiro Ihara. She was the link to everyone. But just before I could ask her about any of this, you were murdered by the Kamurocho gang. That same gang has been hunting your old teacher, Kitakata-sensei.
What is it you want from me?
Amiya-san, do you have any idea where Kitakata-sensei could be? He may be Kawana the handyman, but he hasn't answered his work line since Sawa-san's murder.
I don't know. He was my teacher a decade ago. I barely remember his face.
Well, I'm willing to wager Kitakata-sensei still remembers yours. I'll prove it right now.
Oh, God.
There's no way you, Kitakata, alias Kawana, had forgotten Yui Mamiya's face. The proof of that is... just some... the yearbook. The bullying video.
See for yourself.
No.
This was recorded in Kurokawa Academy 13 years ago. Feeling nostalgic yet? It was well hidden. Your Kitakata-sensei had it on a USB drive. He really didn't want this thing being seen. The most interesting part is the date. It's the very same day Mitsuru Kusumoto jumped off the school roof. And hanging out in the back, we see you, laughing and cheering right along with the other bullies.
Guess it's safe to say it's a good thing your family wasn't home. Wouldn't exactly want them seeing this, would we?
Has this video come up? Has Kitakata-sensei ever mentioned to you that he had it?
Please. Please delete it.
Considering the angle, I get the feeling that this was recorded in secret. Based on your reaction, did you even know it existed?
You know what happened to Mitsuru-kun. He's been in a coma ever since what you did to him that day. But still, only one of you took the fall. Shinya Kawai took all the blame. Well, sort of, being that he got fired, Kitakata-sensei took heat too. Still, you all just moved right along with your lives. You've even got happy little families. What? Were you expecting someone?
Amiya-san?
Well, I knew it would happen someday.
What do you mean?
Oh. These MFs?
Looks like she wanted some company.
Alrighty. This is not a destruction of property. That worked.
Well, this turned into a shit show.
Yeah, oh crap. Oh, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
It's that king! Akaike-san, huh?
So you are all working together.
What should we do with them? They're the jerks who hurt Tsukumo-kun, right?
Break every finger on their hand, it still won't make it even. Come on, they may have more on the way. I have an old haunt in mind we move this to. Mamiya-san's coming with.
Huh?
Let's not cause a scene, okay? I'd hate for a finger to slip and post this video.
Y'all about to get exposed. Hey, Gashi.
Don't you think you can keep bringing captives here?
Well, it's the safest spot we know. Doesn't it feel good to be such a reliable friend?
Yeah, gosh, be cool. We won't be around long.
Be cool? You think time's the issue? This is about respect, man.
What you call? Be kicking him out?
Oh, quick bit of news, Higashi-san. Kaito-san got shanked in Yokohama.
What? What the fuck? Kaito Aniki?
No one's been Let me introduce you to Mamiya-san first.
Her stink face.
Come after us just a little bit.
Yeah. And I'd do it again.
I don't give a shit about that. What happened to Aniki? You better have paid him back already, yeah.
Yeah, I'll lay them out flat on their asses.
Those RK assholes. And how could Aniki have let him get to him like that?
Now that Higashi-san's up to speed, should we get to it? I imagine Mamiya-san doesn't want to drag this out.
What do you intend to do with me?
First, you'll tell us everything you know. We'll decide how to deal with you afterward.
Alrighty. Hear Mamiya out. Well. Yeah, let's do EX extension. There you go. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get this over with. What do you want to know?
Mitsuru Kosumoto's bowling video.
Let's start with the video. Any thoughts you'd care to share? I found it on a flash drive in Kitakata-sensei's room. Or should I say, Kawana's. I take it that means he's the one who recorded it.
Yes.
That means Kawana already knew back then the rest of you were bullies too?
Yes. If that's the case, then why was Shinya Kawai the only student thrown under the bus for it? Kawana-san didn't show that tape to anyone else?
We had no idea we were even being taped. We didn't find out about the video, or the reason he sat on it so long until way after graduating.
Why exactly did he sit on it for so long?
Kitakata-sensei said he kept it so he could teach us for the rest of our lives.
What?
If that video came out at the time of the incident, I'm sure life would have been hard for us then. After all, Kawai was exposed online, and that would mean millions of yen in compensation for damages.
Yeah, but you guys could have wound up in the same boat.
No. At most we would have come across as dumb kids he roped into helping him. We might have caught some flack, but people would chalk it up to kids and their cliques and move on. But that's only how I would have gone if it had come out while we were still teenagers.
You're saying circumstances are different now?
I have a child now. A husband, an upscale apartment. If the world sees that tape now, I'll lose it all. And what do you think would happen to my son? The son of a woman who drove a kid to attempt suicide. His life would be ruined. That recording is more than kids being cruel. Mitsuru jumped from the school roof that very night and is still in a coma today.
I get it. You have that much more to lose now than when you were a kid.
Makes sense. So with this video as leverage, Kitakata-sensei is continuing to teach his pupils.
Same for all my classmates. Kurokawa Academy is a prestigious school. After all,
Yeah, with that will ruin the entire reputation.
land high-paying jobs. One started his own company. Others have families.
They're all in your position too, huh? If that video gets out, they lose everything.
Zach, do you get it now? He waited for all of us to get what we wanted in life, just so he could threaten to take it all away. And when that time came, he started contacting us. Every student you see in that video.
When was the first time Kawana approached you?
5 years ago. I was out on a walk with my son. He came strolling up out of the... At first, I barely recognized him. His eyes were small. Then, without so much as a word, he took out his phone and played that video. He's a psychopath.
Well, all you kids tormenting Mitsuru looked pretty psychopathic to me.
And you're so... an angel who never once acted out of line. Never lashed out at someone weaker than you, or sided with the group to shut someone out. Everyone does it. We were just lucky enough to have some great teams picking on some kid who couldn't take it. Why did this have to happen to me?
I'd say it's because bad things happen to bad people. You'll
So they follow as a collective.
Once you're on the other side, you curl up and play victim. You said it was 5 years ago that Kawana showed you the video? Reminds me of something Shirosaki-sensei was looking into. What? There was this guy. I think his name was Shinya Kawai. Something about him getting snatched off the streets about 5 years back.
Kawana stepped back into and the others' lives 5 years ago, around when Kawai was abducted, which means
You're the ones who abducted him in Kamurocho.
and murdered him.
No, it wasn't us. We could never do something like that.
Wasn't us, huh? So you're not denying he was murdered after all? Who was it then?
All Sensei told us was to find Kawai somewhere in Kamurocho, then bring him back with us, no matter what it took.
Did Kawana tell you what he wanted with him?
He needs to be there when you all beg for forgiveness. That's all he said. And if we refused, he'd leak the video. So we all went to see Kawai, but he wanted nothing to do with Sensei. And Considering he'd cost him everything, that came as no surprise.
But doing nothing would cost the rest of you everything too.
Yes. So we get to force them into our van. After he put up a fight.
Yeah.
So it's them that abducted him, eventually led to Kawana.
Nobody's heard from the guy since.
We were directed to bring him to a war.
Or Kitakataka.
And that's where we begged for forgiveness. After that, he said we were free to go. All except Kawhi.
So you left him there alone with Kawana?
We had to. The day after, I got a message on my phone from Sensei.
What did it say?
Nothing. There was only a video. It was of all of us, pushing Kawhi into the van. Turns out he recorded what we did in the city. You can see all of our faces so clearly. How we covered Kawhi's mouth as he screamed for help. Even if you know all the backstory, the video is a clear-cut abduction. As I was watching it the first time, another message came in. This time, a picture. When I saw it, I just went cold. That's when I knew I would never be able to escape. It was a picture of Kawhi. Dead. Anyone who saw those messages would think we killed him after shoving him into the van.
That's how he got his real leverage on his former
I see.
Since then, we've been at his beck and call. No matter what he tells us to do, we wouldn't dare refuse him.
He's giving you orders.
That man, he forces us to help him, but he makes us accomplices to murder.
Murder?
They're being forced to help Kawana kill people? This case is finally cracking wide open.
What the hell? Murder who exactly?
Any bullies involved in suicides. That's who Sensei's got it in for. Anyone he could find across the country. He doesn't even care how old the case is. If a student commits suicide, and bullying is suspected as the cause, he'll turn up. As far as I know, counting Kawhi, I think he's killed at least 7 people.
7? How's he doing this? So his idea of justice is killing bullies? Across the entire country?
He said that's the only way we can atone. Anyone who drives someone to suicide must always face justice. Until society comes to terms with this, he says we'll keep getting our hands dirty. That way, we might be able to save the next few Mitsurus before it's too late for them.
Not sure I should say this out loud, but I'm kind of rooting for this guy now.
Yeah, let's not.
So was the murder of Hiro Mikashiba part of that agenda? You know Mikashiba drove Hara-san to suicide 4 years prior. That has to be why Kawana let Ahara murder him. Now you found the role establishing his alibi.
Alibi.
Grabbing Mikashiba required a good number of people. All the people who pinned Ahara down. And even the ones who filmed it, they were working for Sensei.
So that's how it went down.
We had an unspoken agreement that we wouldn't directly take part in any killing. He just makes us his accomplices somehow. Like luring a target or digging a hole for a body. But the one thing we can't ever do is turn him in. If we do, he'll send his video of us abducting Kawhi to the police. And then Kawhi's body will turn up with our fingerprints all over his corpse. And we know that because he's hidden Kawhi's corpse in a freezer somewhere.
He's preserving one of his murder victims?
Bro, what the
Has
fuck?
that wrapped around his finger.
Mitsuru Kusumoto's case 13 years ago was the catalyst that drove Kawana to executing bullies. Hiro Mikashiba, who Ehara murdered, was just one of many, and behind him, Kawana was pulling the strings all along.
Sounds to me like Kawana's had one thing on his mind for 13 years. Sitting on that video and becoming an Ijincho handyman was all in service of his real motive, killing off bullies. He's dragged all his former students into this hell, until the day it destroys every single one of them.
Is today that day?
We'll see. I'm still curious about a few things, though, if you don't mind. There are these scumbags chasing down Kawana called RK. What part did they play? Strangely enough, they never came up once during your confession. So tell me, why'd they come for Yokosawa?
That I don't know for certain. But Sensei did reach out to Yoko-chan about 6 months ago over the phone. He was asking her about suicide at Serio High.
The suicide at Serio High. You must be talking about Toshiro Ehara.
The lawsuit played out like no bullying took place, right? That the school wasn't responsible. But Yoko-chan was a teacher there, and Sensei was able to get the truth out.
How'd he do that? What did he say?
From Yoko-chan's perspective, she and Sensei were both just teachers dealing with students attempting suicide. I think that's why she let her guard down and told them everything. After learning the truth, Sensei believed Mikoshida needed to be held accountable.
So if Sawa-sensei hadn't talked to him, Ehara wouldn't have gotten involved? And none of this would be happening in Ijincho?
Possibly.
No, this isn't right. Sawa-sensei didn't know Kawana's identity or his objectives. She thought she was just talking through her problems with a sympathetic ex-teacher. At the very least, she sure as hell didn't deserve to die for that.
It's not like we're the ones who did it.
Who is it?
Block number. Hello?
Yo, know who this is, Yagami?
Kawana.
Kawana?
Yeah. I heard you're looking for me.
Where are you?
I'm willing to meet you now if you come alone. But you have to let Mamedo go in exchange.
What?
Alright. She's free as soon as I see you.
Works for me. Then come on down to your office. I thought I'd let myself in.
What?
Gotta say, this chair's pretty comfy.
Pretty sure I locked up behind
This motherfucker.
Listen, I'll only meet you alone. No one else. And don't make me wait long, or I could change my mind.
He told me to meet him alone. You can let Mamiya-san go once I confirm he's there.
You gonna be alright by yourself?
Well, he already knows Mamiya-san's with us. Guessing he was watching us from somewhere. And I can't afford to do anything that would piss him off enough to make him disappear.
Got it.
No. We'll take care of this end of it. Shouldn't you move your ass?
Alright, fucker. You better not be breaking my fucking shit. Oh. Hot pepper. Alright, Kawana. What the hell do you have to say, huh? You and your immoral injustices of executing freaking bullies.
Hope you don't mind, I let myself in. Now are you gonna hold up your end and release Yui Mamiya? Come on. You and I can either try to make this work, or neither of us is gonna get what we want. So, you gonna make the call or what?
Hello? Yagami-san?
I'm with Kawana. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Got it. Will do.
Sorry about all this, Yagami. Why don't you sit down? Maybe it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart. How's Kaito holding up?
Kaito-san's recovering in the hospital. For now. Sawa-sensei is another story, though.
I can hardly believe it. She was the last person I wanted to get mixed up in all this shit.
If that's the case, why were you already waiting in her apartment? RK's top men were lying in wait over there to get their hands on you. So why was she the one lying on the ground? Answer me, Kawana. Was it because of you?
Would you feel better if it was?
How dare you?
You're thinking that if you hadn't stuck your nose in her affairs, she might be at home grading her papers right now. You tell me, is that what's eating away at you right now? Because if it is, you're mistaken. That guilt is mine alone to bear. It's my burden to carry. When I saw in the news that she had been murdered in cold blood, it felt like the whole world had stopped spinning to me. I would take it all back right now if I could. But unfortunately, to fix this, I'd need to turn the clock back further than you'd think.
You mean back to when you were a school teacher?
Yeah, basically. Back to when I still had a little faith in humanity. Seeing someone's life get cut short, you never really bounce back from it, do you? But I don't have to tell you that. I did my homework on you, Yagami. It seems you were a fairly accomplished lawyer. You even scored a murder acquittal. But we both know how that ended. The death of an innocent young woman. You and I are the same. We both have scars. And they're the type of scars that never fully heal.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
But for Sawa-kun, it was 13 years ago. The very day before Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped. She stopped me in the hall so she could tell me about how serious the bullying really was. Up until that day, I just assumed it was boys being boys, teasing. I figured it was harmless, that they'd get bored with it, and then they'd move on. I mean, come on. Kawai had to have been twice the size of Mitsuru. It's not like I'd seen any fighting. So I warned him not to overdo it. And eventually he would take the hint.
Well, according to what I was told, you smirked, actually.
Yeah. I guess that's what I did. Now it's too late. Sawa-kun had to point it out. Sensei, how could you be so blind? She asked. Her eyes were this piercing mix of pity and scorn. According to what she told me, nearly half the class was bullying Mitsuru. She said she'd seen him at the station. She made it sound like he had half a mind to jump onto the tracks right then and there.
Oh, flashback?
I'm not so presumptuous anymore.
Nope.
But back then I used to think my students were
But
my
a
biggest
recall.
fans. I thought I'd won their hearts and minds. But the look on Sawa-kun's face that day made me see the truth. I couldn't just go on smiling like nothing next day, I put a hidden camera in the classroom after
So that's how he got the footage. So that's how he got the bullying video. He had to set it up himself to record the room remotely.
So you admit that you're the one who recorded that video?
Yeah. You saw it, right? Talk about the ugly side of kids. Hard to watch, wasn't it? Unfortunately, by the time I picked up the camera and saw what it recorded,
Mitsuru made his jump.
I missed him by a few crucial moments. What happened in that classroom was the final straw. Later on, all the bullies were asked what happened. Each and every one of them lied. Kawhi started it. It wasn't our idea, they said. To anyone outside of it, all they'd see was Kawhi forcing Mitsuru to do his bidding. So the people held culpable were Kawhi and myself. The callous homeroom teacher who deliberately turned a blind eye. That was the day I began living my life with real purpose.
So you couldn't forgive your students who got away with bullying. You went so far, you put aside your own life to make sure they atoned somehow.
That's right. Mitsuru Kusamoto's still a vegetable. He's as good as dead. But I don't care. We have no right to forget about him.
You say that, even though Sawa-sensei ended up paying for it. I'll ask you again. Why were you at her apartment the other day? Don't dodge the question this time.
I wouldn't say I dodged it. But I suppose I should explain from the beginning. 4 years ago, there was a suicide at Sawa-kun's school. It was her own student this time. You know this, right? A student at Seiryo
Toshio
High School.
Ehara.
Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah.
When she was in court, Sawa-kun had no choice but to say there wasn't any bullying.
Falsified testimony.
I knew Hiro Mikoshiba would be my next target. Of course, she had no idea about any of that. When Sawa-kun learned Mikoshiba had been murdered, though, she reached out to me herself.
What did she want?
She had a sneaking suspicion that I was involved in his death. She called me a few times, prodding carefully for answers. Quite the perceptive lady, really.
And? What kind of answers did you give her?
I denied any knowledge of it, but at one point, she mentioned something kind of odd. That there was a detective at the school already investigating the incident.
Which is us.
She meant you, of course. A detective already knee-deep into the case, despite the police barely even knowing about Mikoshiba.
So Sawa-sensei was the one who told Kuwana I showed up at her school.
The police are a pain in the ass, but when an out-of-town detective comes sniffing around, that's bad. I knew I had to act fast to get you off the trail. Although, Sawa-kun was a problem too. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone.
And then what?
First, I found out where the two of you would be meeting up, at that little cafe. Then, I hired the Leomon to step in. But you put up one hell of a fight. They had strength in numbers, but you would have taken out the whole group if I hadn't stepped in. At the same time, Sawa-kun was handed a photo of me.
Of course, so it was you who set her up. Not just me, but her too.
They hadn't seen each other in 13
You motherfucker.
Sawa-kun had no idea.
The lady in the sunglasses. Yui Mamiya was involved in that too.
Everything I did that night was intended as a warning to Sawa-kun. Although, I guess I didn't have to be so extreme about it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Sensei was too smart. She must have started suspecting that you'd had something to do with Mikoshiba. else could have known we'd be meeting at that cafe? She'd have traced it right back to you.
Even if Sawakun had started to suspect me, I knew she wouldn't sell me out to the cops. We're too alike. The both of us lost students to suicide on our watch. That said, I couldn't bear the thought of dragging her down into the mess I started. So I scared her off, and I thought she would stay away. The day she was killed, she called to ask if we could speak in person. I could tell something was wrong. She was on the verge of tears the whole call. Then she broke down. I asked her why, of course, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer no matter how I tried to phrase the question.
So then what? Did you just waltz on over there? Doesn't seem like you.
Watch it. You don't know me well enough to say that.
Maybe. But I assume you had some sort of plan going in. Were you gonna confess to her?
Here's the thing. If she'd figured out that I was behind Mikoshiba, and it didn't sit well with her, I would have told her every last detail. Sawakun, no. I think she would have understood me. Or at least that's what I had believed. In hindsight, I think she was forced to make that call. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure she'd have rather washed her hands of me. Hard as it is to hear, I think she called me under duress. RK probably had her hostage. That would explain the vague responses. That's probably why her voice was trembling. It's tragic.
Maybe it was RK. Why do they want you so badly anyway?
I don't know. What? If I knew their angle, I'd be doing more than just scurrying around.
You serious?
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. Honest. I'm not thrilled that a small army wants my head on a platter. Have you noticed how RK seems to show up at the worst possible times? Someone must be pulling their strings.
Then we're on the same page. At least we agree on something.
Yeah. I'm still over here with Yagami-san. You're not being tailed by any of his guys, are you? Okay. Then I'll meet you right now. That was Mamiya-kun. She said she's free. You guys have been true to your word. Tell Sugiura-kun that I said thank you.
Now you want to go? We still have some business to settle here.
Now remember, I'm the handyman here. Let me do the dirty work. I don't know what else to tell you. But you need to get out. While you still can.
If you disappear into the night, I don't want to go busting my ass just to find you again. Before you leave, I'll need some contact info. A phone number would be nice.
Oh, no need for that. As far as I'm concerned, this is goodbye.
I wouldn't count on that.
We're gonna chase after this motherfucker. Here we go. I'm hitting these QTEs this time, motherfucker. You gonna throw something? Get back here, you motherfucker. Ah, the bucket. Sorry. first thing you threw. Gotcha.
Catch you later. Oh, damn it. Get back here.
This bit.
Where'd he go?
Kawana!
Oh nah, bro. You ain't sliding me out this time, motherfucker.
You really need the masks. Come on, Kurokawa kids.
You heard that, right? The detective here already knows everything.
Kawana!
What are you going to do now? What do you think happens when he spills everything? Sounds like your lives are over, unless you shut him up.
You gonna turn them against me?
But Sensei, you'll finish the job for us, right?
Huh? Is that you, Akagi?
Oh, he's even got a name to your voice.
Answer me, Sensei!
I know. I'll be the one to finish it. You just knock him out.
Okay then. Time to learn your lesson!
Come on.
Alrighty.
What lesson is this? Let's go. Here we go.
There we go. Well, Kawana.
Kawana? Oh no, Kawana! Really? So nice of you to stick around. Mamiya-san. Well, since Kawana couldn't stay, it sounds like you're not out of the woods just yet, huh?
Lessons taught. Trophy.
Years in the past, Mitsuru Kusumoto plunged himself into a coma, sealing his fate alongside Kawana's. Ridden by guilt, Kawana
path of vengeance, and the bullies he drags with him are shackled to the shadows. However, Yokosawa's murder serves as a deadly wake-up call to what he's done.
Chapter 10. Catch a Tiger.
What are you doing? Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore. What? And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days.
Sugiura?
Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned you. Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah, I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over when they're ready.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was pretty stunned when I told her who Kuwana really is and what he's up to.
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective work you didn't even do? Let me up here.
Kuwana got away, that's all that matters. Still, the task in front of us is finishing Sari-san's case. We have to clear up Ahara's crime once and for all. With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
Finally, I'm ready to get some answers. Well, we still got time till Shirosaki-sensei gets here. Why don't you take a breather, Yagami-san?
Huh? That'd be okay?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah, break sounds good.
By the way, Higashi, is anything unusual going down in Kamacho lately? Anything involving RK?
Yeah, about that. My guys were saying things have been a little too quiet since yesterday. Soma and Akutsu are out at Ijincho too. When they come back, they're in for a rude awakening. They can pay for what they did to Kaito Aniki.
Make them pay? Aren't your Yakuza days behind you now?
That's not the Yakuza in me talking. That's just a problem I'm gonna be the solution for.
Isn't that exactly what a Yakuza would say?
Fine. Think of it as getting revenge for a brother. Doing the right thing, damn it!
Yeah, maybe it's just how you're putting it.
Besides, what's the matter if I was Yakuza? I got my own code, and I'm gonna do right by me.
Whatever you say. Much as things change, they stay the same.
Freaking hell. Since I'm out, might as well check out how the city's doing. I'll go kill some time somewhere. Yeah. Alright, let's get out to arcade. Nope. Okay. Oh. I don the costume. Alrighty. Already?
Hey, Yagami-san, it's Sugiura.
Hey.
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just got to Charles. They're getting ready to grill Mamiya-san.
Got it. Then I'll head back soon.
Damn, bro, that was quick. As soon as I get back, Charles, Yui Mami was going to answer every single one of my questions. Oh. There you go. Alrighty, let's head back. I have not upgraded this style at all. Alrighty. Don't even try to get up, bro. Alrighty. Alrighty. There you go. Alrighty, back into Charles. You upgrade now? Nope.
Really?
Yeah, that too?
What?
Dang.
Am I in the way?
Okay.
Of course not. I didn't know you still did field work.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Sauriku, I'd at least want to look them in the eye.
Why are all these people here? What gives?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is about to enlighten us on the truth behind the groping.
Good.
Oh, and I heard about Sawa-sensei. I'm so sorry.
Our condolences. Looks like she got mixed up in all this when RK was chasing after Kawana. But we're still not sure why they chased him. To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawana's steps.
Exactly.
That said, let's start with the harassment charges, Mamiya-san.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Out all you want. Keep the answers straight. Got it?
The Hara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mita Shiba's murder. So Kawana had you play the victim. And together you pulled one over on the police and the court.
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ahara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspirators to help him fabricate this event?
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time? Was he in Ijincho or Tokyo?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? A Hara-san had a stand-in.
And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kawana posed as Ahara himself? So this Ahara was actually Kawana. Huh.
Sensei and Ahara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise, you know?
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really Kawana-san?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ahara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
Oh, huh. You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer and prints physical objects using materials like resin. So if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer, a 3D printer could accurately recreate it.
I don't know the details, but that's what Sensei used to become a Hara-san.
Okay, a disguise.
With a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy to make.
What the hell?
See, his eyes are hidden behind the sunglasses, and the seams on his jaw are obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say. With the mouth area so visible, it's too convincing to think he's anybody else. And with the prosecution assuming he's just another sexual predator, they fell for it.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense fooled too.
Right.
Assuming Kawana was Ahara's double, there's still some evidence I'm iffy about.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay. Which evidence is questionable?
Time to pull back the curtain on this case. Any evidence I'm unsure of. I need to press Mommy on it right now. The murder footage.
Any thoughts after seeing this?
Stop it.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes.
video up on the internet.
Sensei. He said from the start that once Ehara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd upload it to the internet.
So that was all part of the plan.
Yeah. Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets out bullies. Ehara-san's the same way. His son's death was brushed aside. The court blamed his suicide on unknown factors. And that's what led them to his whole plan. The real victim is some bully who never got what he deserved, and the killer gets off in court by being convicted of battery. How would the public respond after finding out they'd gamed the law like that?
So Kawana and Ahara's real plan was to make a mockery out of the justice system.
Seems to be going well for them. The courts are beside themselves for dragging the police into this.
I guess Ahara really was desperate. He was never concerned about his own punishment. He tarnished his own name to humiliate the law.
Yeah, cop or not, Ahara is a broken man. Nobody took responsibility for his son's death. The courts all but ignored his case. No wonder he went along with Kawana.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Sensei and Ehara-san are the perfect pair with nothing to lose. The only ones who do, the ones forced to comply. Us. Speaking of which, are we done here yet?
I better press Mamion's evidence. Time to pull back the current scoping case. So it's not this, okay. The blind spot.
How about this then?
What's this? A map of the station?
We made a diagram of Shinjuku Station. The platform's packed with cameras, but take a closer look and you'll notice a small blind spot.
We've all been looking into it. So, let's say Ahara murdered Mikoshiba and faked his alibi at the station. If that was the case, then after Ahara had his stand-in do the deed, he would have swapped at this blind spot. Sound about right?
Is I give up what you're looking for? You figured it out. You win. What more do you want?
There was Mamion's evidence to put current on the scoping case. This one.
Take a closer look at this.
That's the Ikebukuro station platform. What about it?
Kawana was pretending to be Ahara. Then Kawana was also the man in the video before he got on the train, right?
Right. Didn't we go over this already?
Guess we did, huh?
What? Okay. Then is it the freaking transit cart? Bro, it's like 12. I'm sorry, guys. Holy.
And this is?
Before the incident, Ahara used this card to go through the ticket gate in Ikebukuro. Time of which was...
I'm like tired, gang.
Right, and it was on October 7th at 7:43 a.m.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Happy to help, Yagami-san.
The earliest Mikoshiba's time of death would have been 7:30 a.m. If Ahara killed Mikoshiba in the Jinsho, he would have only had 13 minutes to get to Ikebukuro. And frankly, that's impossible.
That's what's dumping you?
Huh?
Sensei borrowed the card from Ehara-san beforehand, and passed with it. Afterward, he slipped it back to Ehara-san when they switched places. That way, Ehara-san ended up having the time-stamped card on him. Makes sense now.
So even the entry time through the ticket gate was used as part of the alibi?
It all seems so obvious now that I hear it. Nobody suspected a groping was being used as an alibi for murder.
Yeah. And on top of all that, no one knew Mikoshiba had been killed during the trial. Really pulled it off.
Anything else?
This came out pretty clearly.
Uh-huh.
So the guy in the back is Kawana posing as Ahara, right?
Yes. And he actually didn't lay a finger on me. His Fritz couldn't show up.
Sounds like you had a hell of a time getting this set up.
I didn't. Sensei sure did.
This piece of the puzzle still needs an explanation.
Is that...
The police examined the trace evidence on Ahara's hands after he was caught. And from the analysis, the same fibers from Lamia-san's undergarments were found on Ahara's hands.
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, Ehara-san wouldn't have touched Mamiya-san at all. But the evidence on Ehara-san's hands suggests otherwise. Rather strange, isn't it?
I take it there was a trick to this, too?
That's simple. Before I got in the train, I met with the real Ehara-san at the underground platform. That's when I had him touch the undergarments. After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. That's where the fibers in the trace were.
Just as I suspected, she and Ahara fabricated the harassment evidence long before it happened.
What the police found on Ehara-san's hands was exactly what we wanted them to find. And it would serve as hard-proven gravity. The cords really ate it up. It was hard not to laugh sometimes, to be honest.
You're really starting to open up? That's the spirit.
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got plenty. Bottom line, groping was a fabrication. At the very least, we know that the prosecution's evidence can all be refuted.
The courts were being intentionally misled. I'm considering filing an appeal.
Are you saying you want a retrial?
I am. We'll reveal Ahara and Kawana's plot and overturn the verdict they issued.
That might be harder than it sounds.
Why do you say that, Nenda-sensei?
Well, previous trial resulted in Ahara being found guilty, right? As the client, if he doesn't want to appeal, there's no way you're getting it. Doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do. If Ahara refuses to appeal, then that's that.
And we'll talk to him tomorrow. First, we need to see how he reacts to everything we've got on him.
Sounds good. Then let's meet at the detention center tomorrow.
Will do.
So, we done for the night?
Sure are. Great job, everyone. Go get some rest.
Jeez. That's what I was looking for? Well, me at least able to do a bunch of dialogue, huh?
Yeah, why? I mean, she helped Kawana kill all those people. Aren't you gonna turn her in or something?
I would. There's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do?
Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all for nothing?
Nothing directly Yoshiba, no other bodies turned up. Which means all we can do is take her home, right? Sugiura is making sure she gets back safe.
Fine, forget it. Why are you still here? Everyone else went home already.
Come on, man, why the cold shoulder? Are you that annoying?
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang out with. So if you're done, then go.
Wow, it's great for the jugular, huh?
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. I've had nothing but time lately. But only if you bow your head and ask nice. Then I'll consider it.
I know for a fact you'd help me out regardless, so why waste a good bow? Thanks for the drink.
Dude, come on. That was your cue to bow and ask nice.
See you around, Higashi. I'm gonna go. Oh, sorry, son, to interview at Hard tomorrow. Time to call it a day. I'm gonna fight these guys real quick. Damn. Alrighty. These guys here. Jeez. Bro is just stuck there. Alrighty. Oh, really? Come on, man. Jeez. There you go. Jeez. I can't go that way. I can go this way though. Please slide. There you go. Alrighty. Gosh, yeah, we need to take the agency. Let's see who's gonna wake me up this time, huh? Nope, never mind, nobody. Alrighty, time for Sari Sonifer and me to interview Ihara. Better take a cab to Tokyo Detention Center. Alrighty, and with that, I'm going to stop it here for now. And leave that to episode 6. Thanks. We're slowly, you know, getting to the point where we're about to finish the game. We're close. We're very close, but still have probably maybe 10 or so hours. Well, it depends on how long it's gonna take me, but hey. But for now, this will be farewell. So yeah, YouTube outro as always. Peace. Good morning. If I well, here, let me restart it. If I don't see you guys around, good morning, good evening, and good night. Stay safe out there, everyone, and see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye. Jeez. Bye bye.